while we're in a crappy mood, let's talk about something that is actively horrible, and that,
as opposed to passively horrible,
that is Batman Arkham Knight. I know you're out there saying, how can that be horrible? That game looks amazing.
Sure does.
The previous two Rocksteady games, Origins was okay. Arkham City and Asylum. Thank you. Can't remember that far back anymore.
The Batman.
Arkham whatever, except for Origins.
Love that game.
Arkham not Origins were incredible.
Yep.
How can that be bad? $40 for a DLC season pass.
Cool.
What's in that season pass?
They won't tell you.
Oh, okay, cool.
$40 for DLC? That's crazy.
They won't tell you what it
That's
is.
more than 2/3 of the price of the game.
Dude, I opened this email. Like, I got the press release. Like, hey, we've announced the season pass. I was like, all right, obviously,
Let's see
cool.
what's doing
Let's
there.
check it out. And I was like, $40? What?
Yeah.
And I had that moment that everyone has had for like 2 years where I was like, they haven't even released the game and they want $40? Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Though solid details on content haven't been nailed down, we should apparently expect, quote, new story missions, additional supervillains invading Gotham City, legendary Batmobile skins, advanced challenge maps, alternative character skins, and new drivable racetracks.
Oh my God.
$40.
Yeah.
And you won't even tell me exactly what it is.
So the thing is, like, these new story missions, is this an expansion pack? Like a
Nope.
big new campaign?
Guarantee that's
Or
not.
is it like, oh, we threw in a couple quests
Yeah.
mid-campaign?
I mean, what's hilarious to me is that they expect us to pony up $40 extra on top of the 60, so $100 buy-in for a game we haven't even played yet, when we don't even know what that $40 is going to buy us.
Yep.
Two of the things are skins.
Yeah.
Hey guys, there's a $40 season pass for DLC. Not going to tell you what's in it.
Yeah.
It's 60% of the cost of the full game.
Trust us.
Yeah.
Nope, not doing that.
This is like
Not
one of those,
doing that.
For the love of God, vote with your wallet. Do not buy this.
Don't buy
now.
this garbage.
Just don't touch this. Don't.
I bet
That's-
these.
yeah.
And I bet these story missions are the ones that like I want, where it's like, oh, you remember that awesome Hush storyline from Arkham City?
Sure.
Buy it, and I'm like, God, I want to.
Well,
But
here-
This is
40
so actively anti-consumer.
this better be
it's gross.
60% of the game.
Well, check this out. How much do you
Added to
guys?
it.
So with these vague details, the season pass is usually it's something of a. I use this super air quotes here. Deal. How much do you think each of these things costs individually if you don't buy the season pass?
Oh, man.
Oh God.
It's got $10 to make your dumb Batmobile like the crappy tumbler from Batman Begins.
Crappy tumbler.
The tumbler looks
Tumbler's
stupid.
so dumb.
The
I don't
tumbler
know.
is so dumb.
What? I think the Dumpler is pretty cool, man.
I think the
I think
tumbler
it's a
is
dumpler.
It's a dumpler. It's total dumpler.
The Tumbler is totally right for that universe.
No. I want my Batman Forever. I want Neon coming out
Oh,
everywhere.
man.
I want Offspring and U2 and Seal to be blaring from the
I want the
speakers.
Batmobile to
Kiss my
magically
rose
sprout
on
like
it.
ice skates on the bottom of it so that it can like
gladly.
skate around.
Yeah. Oh, the tumbler? You don't want to drop that.
Sean, this is the Christopher Nolan side of the table. That's
Yeah.
the Joel Schumacher side of the table.
Hey,
The
he made
inferior
Phone
side.
Booth.
Did he really?
Yeah.
Phone was pretty good.
Yeah, it was a movie that took place inside of a
he
and
made
outside of a phone
Batman and Robin.
booth. He made
Also, Batman Forever.
Yeah.
His last name implies
That
he's
also-
also a shoe man.
That also murdered. Those two movies murdered his career in Hollywood for about the next 10 years.
But then he came back with Phone Booth.
A
And now
cinematic
he's doing
masterpiece.
some episodes of House of Cards.
There you go.
Yeah.
Anyway.
That's pretty good. I didn't know that.
Batman DLC.
Yeah, sorry.
This sucks. For the first
So-
time, I'm like, I just don't care.
The good
Well,
news.
I always hate knowing about DLC before the game is released because to me it should already be there, right? If the game's not even out yet, then
So
you
I-
still have the ability to put it in the game.
I'm
Why
totally
do I
fine
have
with
to buy it?
developers saying, like, we have this long-term plan for this game. Like, we made this game, we
Sure.
scoped it for 4 years, now it's coming out. But we also have, like, another year of add-on stuff we want to bring to you. And we've started work on it, but it's not ready yet. It can't be on the disc. I'm totally fine with that. But this is, like, I don't even know what this is. It's, like, offensive to me that they have the gall to say, our game is so good, you'll give us $40 extra. This is a $100 video game for extra skins and car racetracks.
Also, again, judging by Rocksteady's track record, this is going to be an awesome game. It might be horrible.
That's
Like,
right.
We don't
What if
know.
it's
We
It
don't
might
know.
be
Yeah.
broken. What if it's Batman?
Mitch, tell me the story that you told me off the air before we started
Which one was this?
Where
I
you were
forget.
talking about you purchased a season
Oh
pass.
yeah. So I played Shadow of Mordor for like 4 hours and was like, this is incredible. I am totally in love with this. I'm gonna buy the season pass. I'm gonna get all those skins. I get the 2 expansion packs. It's gonna be great. Never went back.
Yep.
I got halfway through that game. I got to Nern and I was like, I think I'm good.
That's what they're counting on
Yep.
as well. That's why they put this up before the game comes out to catch you in that hunger mode.
Does anybody care about challenge rooms?
No, they were. Hey, come on, those were cool in the previous.
Sure, I mean
games.
they are well designed. I
As
just don't think
free
anybody.
DLC,
I don't
they
think
were
anybody.
cool.
I just don't think anybody cares.
I'm really excited for new drivable racetracks with my Tumblr skin.
Man.
I'm holding out for the 1966 Adam West Batmobile Batman.
I was gonna say
skin.
I'll pay $40 for an Adam West voiceover pack.
Yeah, I'd pay $40 to make this game less serious and put Clayface and Man-Bat in there. I think Clayface is already
I
the
think he's
last
in
one.
it.
What about Man-Bat?
Probably.
I want Man-Bat in here. Also, I really want a Batman the Animated Series game now.
Right?
Yeah.
What if they just made one of those?
That would be so good.
Yeah. All cel-shaded and purdy.
That would be really cool.
Yeah.
You know
I'm
Kevin
still- I'm-
Conroy's up for it.
Yeah.
He's-
I'm still stoked on the game, like everyone else.
course.
And it's going to be great, I think. But I look at it the way you have to stack up how the price works. Like you said, it's 60% of the game's total price. Like that needs to necessitate 60% brand new in my mind content.
Actually,
Yeah.
60,
And it's not going to.
67%.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Bad at
Which
math.
is even gross.
So like 2/3 of the cost of the original game is
Yeah.
coming in additional content.
Like
Is that going to give me, if the game is 20 hours long, is that going to give me like
Well,
15
is
hours?
it going
of
to
extra
give
content?
you 2/3 worth of the original game's value?
Yeah.
It is
Unlikely.
garbage that they think this game is worth $100.
Like, look at, I mean, I hate to point to how other companies have done this, but like Blizzard has done this particularly well with like Diablo 3, and then when Reaper of Souls came out, people were like, well, so the original game was $60, Reaper of Souls was $40. So that's another example of where it's a huge amount of the cost. It's another $100 thing, but that's a totally different game. Like
yeah, it
Reaper of
changes a
Souls
ton of
12,
stuff. It has
the
a new
whole
act.
game.
It's got
Yeah.
a different like economy,
Right,
different
right.
It's so good. New
Loot
class.
Loot 2.0, an entirely new class. It fundamentally changed a bunch of the mechanics. Blizzard has a track record going back to not World of Warcraft, but Warcraft 3,
Yeah.
where Warcraft 3 and then the Frozen Throne was additionally a $60 and then a
Sure.
$40 upgrade.
And they're doing it now with StarCraft 2.
Yeah, Frozen Throne, totally different game. Brand new units, new mechanics, different playstyle, all that stuff. If that was the case with this, which I don't think it can be with a Batman game, right? Brand new mechanics, like new gameplay.
I mean, so some of the
like,
Arkham City stuff was cool. There was like the 2D Robin levels, 2D-ish. Remember, you were like going along a train.
yeah,
The Arkham City DLC.
I do not.
Blanking out on that.
Okay.
Take your word for it.
I
though.
remember the DLC.
Yeah, so there was like levels where like it's not 2D, but like the camera makes it look like
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
like almost like a brawler.
Yeah.
And it was like when you got to play as Robin,
Mm-hmm.
and like that stuff was pretty cool. And I don't remember if that cost money or not. I feel like I didn't pay for it.
I didn't pay for it because Greg Miller gave me a code and he got a code.
There we
but
go.
I think everyone else did.
I would like to
Yeah.
point out that I have been around Xbox long enough. I remember back in the original Xbox days
Tell
when
us what it was
DLC
like.
was free.
Yeah.
Ubisoft would release new Ghost Recon maps for free, new Splinter Cell missions for free. It was
Some
just like
CEO was like, "This is a
Rainbow
bad business
Six
practice."
multiplayer map, Rainbow Six 3 maps for free.
And then we had to pay for a helmet for our horse.
Yeah.
That's where
To
it
be
all.
fair,
That's where it all went bad.
Like
That's
free
where-
map packs is not tenable. That's just it doesn't make sense to do that now.
Are you saying if you were Time Cop, you were Jean-Claude Van Damme, you would go back and you'd have to
2006 or whatever.
you'd have to like murder Todd Howard to stop all of this from happening? Like that's the point where it all just
Don't
turned.
charge. Just give them the people deserve.
Just
their
give him the horse
armor.
armor for God's sake. It ruins everything.
And then I come back to the present, and it's just like post-apocalyptic. Like, what happened? Horse armor is the only thing that kept End of Days from coming upon us.
The world just became Fallout 3 when
Yeah.
Fallout 3 didn't come out.
And the one positive that I'm extracting out of this, like blood from a stone, is that at least because this is a single player game, this $40 pile of overpriced trash will not fracture any multiplayer communities,
Yeah.
like with maps and such and modes and
Right.
stuff with multiplayer game season passes. You are only hurting yourself if you do this. And yeah, I just like
Also, this is like the first bit of ill will this game has had.
Yeah.
and the first bit of ill will this developer has
Yeah.
had. Although
it's not Rocksteady. Let's be honest. making this
well,
call?
they are a
Warner.
wholly owned subsidiary at this point. They were WB bought them after Arkham Asylum.
Yeah,
after
but I'd
the
be
first
willing
game.
to bet this is a
WB.
I
call.
agree
Yeah.
with you.
Yeah.
I agree with you completely. Yeah, it's just like, man, if you're going to have the gall to charge that kind of money,
You better give me extreme details.
exactly, you better lay out exactly
Yeah.
what my
I
money's
mean,
going
look
to
at what they
give
did
me.
with Mortal Kombat, and we were talking about this on Beyond. What was the
Also
other
a
game we talked
WB
about?
published game, by the
Yeah.
way.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like WB, they Mortal Kombat charges for fatalities.
Oh yeah.
And we were talking about on Beyond some other game,
Whoa.
some other WB game that would have like a currency, and I already forget. What else are they doing? The
Wait, you
Witcher.
said
Currency
this.
with-
Oh, you mentioned
Was it this?
because we the trailer had
Oh, the co-op thing.
the co-op sort of like
Is it co-op with a K?
No,
We're talking about Batman now. Yeah,
so
like,
it has those like co-op attacks with the last trailer showed where like Batman uppercuts a dude in the air and then all of a sudden Catwoman comes and pounces on him and now you're playing as Catwoman.
You weren't even here. How did you get here?
That's
That's
what
Marty's
I
point.
yelled
Yeah,
at in
I
the
hate
world
that
of the
idea.
fiction. What the hell are those other three people doing?
they're just following him, waiting.
Yeah,
to be
they're
called
waiting
on.
for
I'm like,
that
Batman's about
opportunity.
to die.
Yeah.
Any of you three could probably step in and help
Robin
out.
is sitting in the Batmobile, just like smoking a cigarette, just
Cigarette,
waiting, and then,
Catwoman's just eating Doritos.
and then
waiting.
Bruce is like,
Oh, it's my turn.
Nightwing's
like,
just doing
hailing
stick
him.
moves.
Batman hails him like he's getting the attention of a maitre d' at a restaurant,
Yeah.
like garçon, Grayson,
That's really good.
and then Robin like quickly puts his cigarette out, and then jumps out of the car and swoops in.
Yeah.
Oh, that was really good.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like the dumbest fake wrestling tag
Yeah.
match ever.
So we were saying on Beyond that I worry that those summons will be based on a currency that you can like earn in a stupid mobile game or that you can just pay for. Like I bet there is a currency inside with that. Like you can summon Dick Grayson 3 times, but after that you need to pay a little bit.
I don't know if you can hear that. That's me dying inside.
It'd be awesome if there's one where you're like, Jason Todd! And then no one comes and Batman gets really sad.
Joker just comes out of nowhere and stabs him.
All right, he beat him with the crowbar.
Whatever. It's Rocksteady's take on it.
Yeah.
He's gonna stab him in the eye.
With a pencil.
Man, there's so many bad ones I'm thinking of now. Calls for Barbara Gordon.
Gosh, Jesus
Oracle
Christ.
helps out. It's fine.
From a
No.
wheelchair?
Yeah, she's
Yeah.
she's like,
Well, I mean, in the fight.
yeah, I mean, she like gives knowledge.
People get run over
You
all
could
the
have a-
time.
You could have like a battle
People
wheelchair.
get run over
There's bad
all
guys
the
in
time.
Bloodborne who have wheelchairs.
That's true. They're scary.
And
First time I just
where
swore.
is the Batman?
Whatever.
He's at home washing his tights.
Mark this minute for
47-20.
for Mitch.
47-20. I cursed.
Oh, thanks a lot, Mitch.
It's all right.
Jeez.
Whatever. Someone in video's got to edit it. Sorry.
Okay.
Lexios is crying.
What